Welcome back to the second part of the second video. Sorry, I had an important message I really had to attend to. But Vader's New Empire presents real-time Lego set build of 7965. Part 2 of the second video. Sorry, like I said, I got an important message that came across and I had to deal with. That's the drawbacks to doing a real-time Lego set build. Real life things happen, and you just gotta, when they're really important, you gotta attend to those, and that one was real important. So let's see, let's get on with the build here, but this is Lego model 7965 Millennium Falcon. Opens like a Jiffy Pop popcorn. Let's see, I do have the heater going. It did get cold here. I'm not gonna lie about that. It got cold. That's the weird thing about Florida. 1 minute's hot, next minute's freezing cold. That's what happens during the winter time out here. Alright, let's see if I can get this right. Yeah, and that goes here. Like that. Now, if I get another message like I got before, I'm going to have to drop what I'm doing and hit the road for a short time. Because of reasons I'm not going to discuss on video, but, nonetheless, getting right along. Things happen to people in real life, So, alright, where are we at here? Make sure all these are straight, because I'm kind of particular on making my, the details there, everything's straight. I should look through and see which way they're facing. Yep, they're not facing the right direction. See, I'm particular on that kind of thing. It's all about the details, especially with Legos. Alright, there we go, that. Kind of didn't grab all the pieces first, so I'm kind of looking back through. Alright, there we go, we have that. Alright, man, that heater is hot underneath the seat. Whew, boy, like I said, it got a little chilly out here, but didn't get that chilly. This thing gets pretty hot underneath the desk here. And it's not that cold yet. Turn that off. But so far, I looked back through my video, and so far it's looking pretty good on the video, as far as quality goes, and it's not doing its weird camera thing it used to do. Used to cut in and out because the audio and video weren't syncing up right. But I backed down on the quality, which I really didn't want to do, but you gotta do something to make it work, So I had to do what I had to do. There we go. Really have no clue what those are for. Whatever works though. Well, let's see. Hopefully that's not on another one, or we'll have to stop the video and go on a little car ride. Well, nope, that was a different video. This different person this time. Alright, on with the video. Kind of threw my concentration on that last call. I got critters running around the backyard here. It's probably Mr. Cat chasing lizards or something. Oh, they're birds. They're blue jays. Go figure. Those blue jays are pesky critters, especially out here in Florida. Boy, they'll attack everything in the world. It's like they got an attitude against everything. Alright. Yeah, I saw these certain pieces in the set. I couldn't tell what colors were what, and now I'm starting to see what colors were what. No big deal. So That's a bad thing with these Lego sets when you're going through picking out pieces. The parts in the on the back side where all the part catalog part is. The black and the gray, the black and the dark gray, they look very similar on print. But then when you get to building, you're like, yeah, I thought that was a gray, or yeah, I thought that was a black. Well, I'm finding out there were dark grays instead of blacks, so it doesn't matter. You get the point, how it's built, so that's all that matters, right? And as long as we're having fun. So, I'm having fun. Hopefully y'all got a Lego set you're building at the same time. Preferably the model 7965. That way you can follow along and we can build together, you know. I don't have a lot of friends that build Legos, so I'm currently 44 years old and none of my friends build Legos. So, you know, if you can build along with me, then kind of makes you feel like you got someone building the same set right next to you. So, it's kind of fun. I like building them, or I wouldn't be doing these videos, of course. It's very rewarding when everything's done. You get to see what you built, and I don't know. As a child, I'd probably be playing with this stuff, but I don't really play with Legos. When I start playing with Legos at the age of 44, then that's the time they're probably going to take me away. But you know, hey, I refuse to grow up. I might be growing older, but I refuse to grow up. So therefore, I do Lego hobby blog. You know, why not? It's adults that build these or come up with the design for these things, so you know, all I can think of is why not? Oh, look at that. I put that in the wrong place, I think. I'm looking at it right now going, what did I do here? Let me go back. See, it's all about the details, and I'm sorry I have to go back like this, but I'm a stickler for details. And what do you know? I got something wrong here. Sorry, y'all. Taking apart the Lego. Just one little piece bothered me, you know. It's just the way it goes. I got that part right. I got everything right. Oh, that's what I got wrong. Go figure. Just one little placement of one Lego. Can you believe it? They go on each side like that. Right? Yeah, that's what it was. Hey, you know, that's just the way things go. Alright, and I didn't really notice it until I started looking at it going, boy, that looks weird. And I try to keep it pretty exact to the model, you know, just so it looks right. And it just didn't look right for me, so I knew something was not working right. But that's the drawback to being a perfectionist. Not all my life is a perfectionist type life, but boy, when it comes to Legos, I sure get pretty darn particular. Alright. One of these, 5 of these. Oh, I got them spread way over across the desk. Man, I can't decide if it's cold or hot out here. I'm thinking it's probably probably somewhere close to 68 degrees. Maybe it might be dropping more than that. It's hard to tell. Don't have a thermometer out here, but it is getting chilly. It actually got warmer overnight last night, that was the bizarre thing. It went from the 30s, 40s, and it creeped up to 50 degrees overnight. It was interesting to have it feel warm at night, at least increasing the temperature at night. Usually it's the sun that does that. At least I thought. I guess it has to do with radiant heat. Alright. Don't really know. Not much of a scientist. Let's see here. 4 of those. Alright. This is the there's a whole bunch of controls and stuff in here, and you'll see. I'll show up close once it gets to that point, which it's got to that point. There's a little keyboard. Don't know if you can see the detail on that. Well, I'll pick it up when it's getting there. Let's see. Good thing about this set, it actually had the actual printing on the pieces themselves, so you didn't have to try to stick each individual sticker on. Even though that's pretty fun sometimes, but sometimes it's a bear to get them stickers to stick right. I believe you can even buy the stickers back, if you ever need any more or something. I think you can buy them. I'm pretty sure you can order them from Lego. Let's see. Yeah, let me get some close detail here. Well, I'm gonna have to aim it towards the light so you can see it. There's the keyboard there. There's the chessboard. I can't remember what the name of the actual game is. I think they have a name for it. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. Get right along here. Oh, I thought I was missing 2 pieces, but I'm not. There are these pieces. More control panels. Like that. 2 of these. Going here. Yeah, I got quiet all of a sudden. Concentrating. Making sure I don't get any pieces wrong. Still having fun though. Alright, let's see, some chairs. Gotta get some chairs. Where else are they gonna sit? Alright. One there. One here. There's 2 of these, and I don't see where they went. Oh, there. There are 2 pieces in the set that I did not grab out. The one's like a wrench, and the other one's a hammer or something. I did not grab them out for this particular Lego set build. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's right. When I was pulling these parts out, I was not paying too close attention to the colors. Now I'm seeing the different colors. Let's see. I think they're supposed to be dark gray, but black looks better. I don't know. It's whatever you want in your world. I love these colored Legos. I mean, I don't know. They're just the coolest things. It's the little things that I like. And they're like that. I did not take this part apart on the, and pop them together, but let's see. Yeah, I'm running out of things to say. What do you know? That's alright. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's on there, right? Yeah, it looks good. I got all those pieces, and let me get a close-up picture of that control panel for you. Pretty nice looking, huh? Pretty well detailed. Got those nice blue pieces in there. Boy, that's slick. Alright. Am I about to get another text message? We'll see. This is why I do my set videos late at night. Just so I can, so a lot of people don't text me and call me and stuff. But that's okay, you know, because they do it at night too, but not as much. Alright, let's get this going. That goes on there. Sorry, I'm building off camera again. Yeah. I try not to build off camera, just so you can see what I'm doing. But some of these parts and pieces are so darn small. There we go. Wow, really? I didn't know there was a side to them. There is. That's funny. Never realized there's a little side to each one. Oh well, you know. Whatever. There we go. I would have to believe that part of the model itself is where Han and Leia are. Got their little love scene in the Millennium Falcon. Sure looks like that part. Who knows? Let's see. There's another piece I forgot right there, which is very odd. Don't really know exactly what this would be for, but maybe someone left their coffee cup on the floor of the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, it's all like details, you know. Let's see, am I missing anything else? No. Normally I pull the pieces out, all the individual pieces, that way I don't get anything wrong. And what do you know? See, I had this little bag of parts here. And actually the last model I put together, 6211, actually the bag was a lot bigger of parts. Pieces and stuff. This time it wasn't as big, which is good, because I was a little more careful on counting my parts and pieces. This time I had a small bag left over, but that's alright, you know. Everybody misses something, especially when you got so many pieces and you're counting them and all. Some of them I actually had to go and steal from other parts. I got a big bin. I call it the $1,000 bin because it had enough sets in it to equal about $1,000. And this being one of them in there, I had my big Executor class starship in there, and you know. So I got enough sets in there. I call it the $1,000 box because it just equals a little over $1,000 worth of plastic in there. But I had to go in there and raid some parts and pieces just because when I had this set in there it broke into a couple pieces. I try to keep everything into one area, so if I want to pull it out and build it, you know, I don't have to go searching all day long for it. But I had to go actually steal some pieces. Let's see, last place I lived in I had to move out of fairly in a quick way, so I didn't have time to adequately take my parts pieces apart and stick them into individual bags or anything like that, which I think I will if I take the parts and the pieces back, you know, apart. And I would like to build all my sets, but I really don't have any room for them in this house. And like I say in the other videos, I've got 3 cats and a dog in here, and if I try to put these sets up, I know they're bound to get knocked off. Alright, where do these pieces go? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong end. Okay, they go here. I was looking back there near the edge, and I'm going, it doesn't go there. And that's it. That's me paying attention again. Can you tell I've run out of things to say, talk about? I tend to babble sometimes. Alright, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a good thing when they snap into place like that. You know you did it right. You know it's a good, nice, tight fit. Alright. Keep looking over the set and make sure I got the pieces right and the parts right. We're coming up almost on the end of this set build, actually. And I apologize for the very first part of it. It's kind of unprofessional to grab my phone like that, but you know, when it's an important call, you got to drop what you're doing, because family comes first. Always, always, always. I'm sure I don't have to tell anybody that, but that's how I feel. Even when I'm at work, if there's a call that comes through that company or whoever I'm working for, it's got to wait. Family is always first. Unless you don't like your family, but there should be no reason for that. Let's see. 2 of those. 2 of these. Let's see. No, I shouldn't have said that. I apologize for that. That's really mean-spirited. I have a good family and good people I'm around. I don't have any strangeness going on in the family. Alright, let's see. That covers that entire piece, huh? These parts here in the front is what wraps the pieces around. They go from those hinges to the other hinges and they wrap. It's pretty neat how that works. Give it the rounded appearance. And they don't really, they're pretty sturdy actually for that part of the model, which is good, because you don't want pieces breaking apart. And I'll give you a little closer up view of this so you can see the hinge part there wraps around and meets that hinged part. I don't know if you can see it very well on camera. There we go. Those hinged parts right up there that I just put on wraps around to those right there. And same thing on the other side. And on the back half it does the same thing, and it wraps around, and there'll be hinges back here on that part. Okay, moving right along. Alright, where are we at now? Front part. Yeah, here I go, not grabbing each individual part out like I should be, but you know, hey, whatever, right? It's if you can remember each piece and make sure you're not lost in the parts, then you're good to go. Let's see, let's grab some of these. I think, hey, you know what? I never did drop another piece. I just didn't grab out enough on the last video, because now I got an extra one sitting here. Unless there's, whoa, almost lost that one, huh? No, that was off camera. You wouldn't have seen that, but it was rolling for the floor. Alright. Okay, these, oh yeah, it got chilly. These don't go all the way in yet. They will eventually. Can't quite remember what goes there, because like I said, this is my second time building this set. Still fairly a new set, pretty much. I bought this one at the same time I did the Executor class 50-inch model. I cannot remember off the top of my head the model number for that, but eventually you'll see it on one of my Lego set builds. Alright, no, actually I was right. I did lose a piece, because this one is actually the last. This is actually the last stud that goes in this whole set. So after this, there's no more hinged parts, really. Okay, that's where this comes into play. these two blue axle pieces here, they lock into here. Let's see if I can do it without breaking apart the set. There we go. There we go. And that goes straight forward like that. I can think of another way of doing that, but you know, hey, it works. Okay, oh, there's two of those, and they go up here. The more I look at them, these are actually supposed to be dark gray because they match the colors in there, and obviously don't match the colors here. It doesn't matter, I guess. Kind of does. It's bothering me. It's really bothering me, especially when I put the underneath those beds and I notice the error in my ways there. That might be a text I need to grab, so let me put these in here, and we'll see if we need to stop this video or not. Sorry everybody, have to make sure. Oh, I got the fire engines rolling down the street too. Well, it's a busy day here in Titusville, Florida. We have fire engines right down the road from us. It's not really that much of a busy place, but today sure is awkward. There's really a lot of coming and going around this town. Well, that's going to sound really strange on the video, I'm sure of it. Okay, here goes some of those parts and pieces where it links together. Fairly easy to put together. Okay, let's get this. Am I building off camera? Yeah, sure am. I apologize for that, y'all. That's a big habit of mine. I try not to do it. I keep thinking my camera's up higher, and when it was up higher like that, I could build pretty much anywhere on this desk and you could see it, but trying to fool my camera into working correctly. I know that sounds funny, but you know, the image quality versus the video capabilities, and I just want it to work out right, so it works better. Okay, a little detail in there. What do you think? Yeah, here I am picking it up to the camera again. Oh, I guess I grabbed one piece extra there. Alright. Yeah, this is where it builds one of the side pieces in this part of the set. And put that back over there. Didn't need that. I need these. I'm building off camera. Sorry, y'all. Let me move this over here like this. There we go. You can see the parts I'm using now. One of these. One of those. Okay. See it better? Oh, there we go. I apologize for building off camera. Okay. It's a fairly easy part to build. Got the kids screaming in the background. They're not mine, but they're out there. Okay. That's one set. And we get this, and one of these. 4 of those. I'll move this off to the side. 4 of those, 4 of these. 2 of these. We're getting close to the end of this video, everybody. And one of these, I only have a handful of pieces sitting over there. Let's see here. there's three of those. Okay. I thought I had all the pieces, but I guess not. Is this right? Yeah, this is right. It's kind of weird sometimes when they're not symmetrical. Kind of throws me off. But I got it right. Am I still building on camera? Ah. Alright, let's get this on. And then this on. See? Fairly easy. I mean, there isn't much to this build. This Lego. It's fairly easy. I still would rather be building the big mammoth set and the big super-sized Millennium Falcon, but you know, when I get $3,000, I can just blow. You'll be the first to know. I'll be popping a set video up real quick. Oops, I didn't see that. Oh, there's 6 of those. Here I am trying to rush through the video again. Glad I saw that, or that would have been a weird screwy part. You know, I did the same thing over there. They were supposed to go over there too. I didn't even see that. That's weird. I didn't even look at that. It's because the gray and I can't explain it. A little absent-minded. Okay, there we have it. You can see that forms a side. Sorry, I'm a little absent-minded on this video this time, but it's that darn text messaging. Alright, here we go. Here goes the side. I'll just plug it in. You can tell what I'm doing. If you build Legos, you know exactly what I'm doing. And this wraps around, plugs into, and if you see that locks in good and it goes nice and even with that, and when that happens, you know you got it right. Alright, that part's done so far. Let's see, these, 2 of these, 2 of those. Here goes the rest of the parts almost. These, that. Oh, phew. I apologize again, y'all. I keep building off camera. Those, 2 of these. I would have seen it, trust me. Alright. I have got to get something to drink. Throat's getting a little scratchy. Trying my best not to cough into the microphone. I know that gets annoying. Alright. Do I have that right? No, of course not. I don't. That didn't go there. Yeah, I'm thinking ahead too much. Like that. There's that part. I think possibly my camera got a little bit out of focus, or just because the lighting back here changes on a constant basis when the sun goes down. I'm not able to see the parts on the screen very well. Alright, let me pop that in there good and tight. Kind of ties the two together, and that's actually where the cockpit is. Comes off of. Alright, moving right along. Sorry this video is taking a little bit long time. A lot of interruptions on the video kind of tends to do that. I only have a handful of pieces over here left. We'll just bring them all in a picture here so you can see there's not much left of this video. And this goes over here. A lot of flat parts in this model. And then these go up here. Just little things. And that goes there. Right? That's it for that step? Yes. Okay. And this. This goes there. Trying not to break that front part off by pushing too hard on it, but you know, that is a possibility. It can happen. Oh boy, where do these go? Does anybody see them? Oh yeah, same place I've been working on. Unfortunately, there's no arrows to tell you where they're going. Alright, that finishes this bag. So far so good. It's getting heavy on that one end. That end right there, it's getting, you can feel the weight of it when you pick it up. So far it's pretty sturdy. I wouldn't drop it right now. Too many pieces would pop off. Plus I'm not in the habit of dropping my Legos. They're too expensive. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing more has been added underneath. That's pretty much it. These red pins under here, when you put the little compartment in there, they lock the compartment into place, and this is where the ramp comes down for them to get in and out. And these move, and things move, and I don't know. I'll try to think of something better to talk on the next video, but you get a point. Everything's going together pretty nice for real-time Lego set build 7965. Bag 3 is coming up next, and bag 3 is, let's see here, not much in bag 3. Like I said, this set is pretty much big pieces or flat pieces. This is where the blue engine part comes into play, and it's mostly flat pieces, and you know, you get the just point of it. But I'll lay this out, get back into the next video. So thank you for taking the time to stop by VadersNewEmpire.com or my YouTube channel, and I will see you on the next real-time Lego set build of 7965. Thanks for stopping by.